Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Maham Kashani. Intelligence agencies are ramping up efforts to prevent local attacks inspired by the Middle East conflict. They say Australians are likely to travel overseas to join terror groups planning attacks on Israel. It's after an Australian man killed by an Israeli airstrike in Lebanon was claimed to be a fighter for Hezbollah. There are calls for better shark attack prevention measures in South Australia after the third fatal attack this year. A 15-year-old boy was surfing with his father near Ethel Beach on York Peninsula when he was taken. Local surfer Marty Goody says he'd like to see sharks in the area tagged and tracked.
On the East Coast, they do tag a lot of sharks, and you've got apps that you can actually see where the shark is because they get picked up by satellite. So maybe they could do something like that down here.
Southeast Queensland is on edge for extreme heat today while still dealing with the destruction from deadly Christmas storms. 2 women killed in a freak accident in the Mary River have been identified as 2 Gympie mothers. They'd been exploring a popular stormwater drain when the cell hit and they were swept away. A 48-year-old man has also been identified as one of 3 men killed when their fishing boat capsized in Moreton Bay. The home of accused mushroom killer Erin Patterson has been targeted by thieves. 2 people have been arrested after they were seen driving a car allegedly stolen from the Leongatha property. Charges are expected to be laid. And the world's busiest flight paths have been revealed, and an Australian route has claimed one of the top spots. Melbourne to Sydney was the 5th busiest domestic flight path in the world this year, with 9.3 million seats on the route. It also ranked 5th last year and before the pandemic. In sport, Mitch Marsh and Steve Smith have powered Australia back into a strong position ahead of day 4 of the second test against Pakistan at the MCG, the batsmen establishing a 241-run lead at the close. Australia's women have cruised to a 6-wicket win over India in their ODI opener. They chased down 283 for victory, the second highest run chase in women's ODI history. And in basketball, the Perth Wildcats have beaten the Adelaide 36ers 100-82. In entertainment news, some of the world's most outstanding artists have been recognised in the Kennedy Centre Honours overnight. Dionne Warwick, Barry Gibb and Billy Crystal among the honorees. Chloe Bailey and Gladys Knight honoured Warwick with performances of Walk On By and I Say a Little Prayer. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.